Hello and welcome to the June video update on the current crisis or lack thereof in the Middle East. So, recording this on the 18th of June, and it's really good to hear that we appear to have the makings of a peace deal in the Middle East, which is hopefully going to ease the situation significantly. The Strait of Hormuz appears to be open, and obviously, what we're seeing at the moment is a significant reduction in oil price on the back of that. Not back anywhere near to the levels that we saw pre-war. Um, and actually, a lot of the reports that I'm reading at the moment suggest that oil prices in July will rebound. Um, I think the International Energy Agency forecasts are that we'll be looking at an average of around about $5 to $6 a barrel up in July, based on various factors like supply chain disruption, tankers in the wrong place, demand resurgence, and various different things like that. So just a tiny note of caution on where we're at with oil pricing. But where we are in June, we are seeing significant reductions in naphtha, and that's going to lead to some significant reductions in monomers, particularly ethylene. So when you look at ethylene markets, we've had two crackers come back on stream, which was planned, but rather unexpectedly, we've also had a couple of crackers which nobody expected to come back on stream, being restarted, having been idle for some time due to oversupply of ethylene. So having gone from extreme tightness in ethylene, we're now going to oversupply situation, and that's also going to add pressure on prices going into July. We're at least 10 days away from July, but based on the data I've seen so far, you're probably looking at a reduction in the region of 150 to 250 euros a ton on ethylene and propylene going into July. Producers are going to resist passing that through. Their argument will be is that they've already given in June. We've seen sort of steady erosion of pricing throughout June. They've already given a lot more than the monomer this month, and they're going to be reluctant to give any additional reductions. European producers are looking at being back in the red. However, it will depend on the demand. And I think if demand improves, it might, because what we've seen in June is certainly a very significant reluctance to buy. Everybody's expecting price reductions in July, so everybody's looking to postpone purchasing. So if we do see a sudden uptick, a little spike in purchasing in July, that will support a smaller reduction than monomer. However, if we continue to see purchases holding off, relying on the stocks that were panic bought in March and April, then we're likely to see some further reductions in July. Picking the bottom, well, some people say we'll get a rebound in September. Some people say we won't. It's a very volatile situation, very hard to predict what's going to happen. But we will hit, I think, a plateau sometime soon. Whether or not we see further reductions or whether we see a mini rebound, it's a little bit too early to say. Thanks very much. I'll hopefully have another update for you in around about a month's time. If there's anything else we can do, please speak to myself, your account manager, or the rest of the distribution team. Thank you.